what's up movie people? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to more CinemaCon coverage. This is the last day of CinemaCon. We got Paramount's panel, then we got Lionsgate. This video, I'll be covering all of Paramount's news that they're dropping. Make sure to like this video though, it really does help it a lot. It's free to do so. But let's get started with Paramount. Paramount launched a lot of news, more than I expected. I did not expect them to launch so much. But first, we have finally new images from Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon, featuring Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, and Lily Gladstone. This is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I cannot wait for Martin Scorsese's new movie. We do have some new stills. You probably can't see too much of these stills, but there's little glimpses. They're kind of like behind the scenes stills, so not much to really see here. Then we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Paramount executive rises out of manhole cover and a turtle mask to offer pizza to the CinemaCon crowd. That's awesome. I love when executives like to have fun with their movies and concepts. Paramount CEO Brian Robbins says that theatrical needs to thrive in order for streaming to work. This is entirely true. You can't just dump movies on streaming. They won't make their money back. They won't make profit. You have to form an audience in the theaters, get profit, and then get streaming subscribers once you put that movie from the theater onto your streaming service. Lots of people don't know how to do it, but whatever. A Smile sequel is in the works. This is finally confirmed. This was rumored a while ago, but it's not a surprise. The first Smile I saw in theaters, it was a blast. It was freaking scary some parts, but this one is in the works, and yeah, it's not a surprise. This one made a lot of profit for Paramount. It's a low budget movie and it made a lot of money. I hope that they can just make the story a little bit better in the next one. More news about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Seth Rogen jokes that it's the first movie that he has made that you can take your kids to. Well, he's true about that. He's right about that. You can take your kids to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because it's probably going to be PG. And but I don't have to worry about it. I'm 19. I can go see whatever I want. But I'm still excited for it. We got a new Transformers movie announced. This is going to be an animated movie, I think, coming out next year. Chris Hemsworth stars as Optimus Prime in the Transformers. It's like an animated origin movie, I'm being told. That's pretty interesting. The whole cast, I have the whole cast up here somewhere. Full cast is basically, it's called Transformers 1. Chris Hemsworth plays Optimus Prime. Brian Tyree Henry plays Megatron. Scarlett Johansson plays Alita. Keegan-Michael Key plays Bumblebee. John Hamm plays Sentinel Prime. Lawrence Fishburne plays Alpha Trion. That is like an all-star voice cast. I cannot wait for this movie. I hope the animation is like really magnificent. I hope the animation is kind of like Puss in Boots or Spider-Verse. That animation just kills, man. Every time I see that in the theater, I'm like, oh my goodness, what great animation they got. But they already got a great voice cast. They'll probably cast some more people in supporting roles farther on in the process. But all I hope is that the story's good and the animation is great. We got some interesting news here. Rihanna will star as Smurfette in the next Smurfs movie. I did not know they were still making Smurfs movies for the theater. I remember seeing like the first one or first two in the theater when I was like a child. It's like been a long time, and then they made a TV show and made another one just for streaming. I guess this one's going to be going in theaters, and they're both, the Smurfs and SpongeBob are both having theatrical movies in 2025, so 2 years down the line. I find this very interesting. She's going to be producing and composing new songs for the new movie. Good for her though. It's pretty exciting she's getting cast in this role. But I didn't know anyone was still excited for Smurfs movies. We got first trailer for Paw Patrol, the Mighty movie, was showcased at CinemaCon. I don't know how many people at CinemaCon care about Paw Patrol. I don't know if you guys care about Paw Patrol, but there's the news about that. We got new news about Avatar: The Last Airbender, the theatrical animated film. It's been promised to blow audiences away. I cannot wait for this movie. This is my favorite animated show of all time. It's just a masterpiece of television. I can't wait. It says it follows Aang, Katara, Sokka, Zuko, and Toph, all in their adult age. The group looks like they're all in their late 20s to early 30s, so we're finally going to see them as adults, probably going through romances, fighting everyone. It's just going to be great. I cannot wait to see how the animation looks on the big screen. We got Transformer news. Stephen Caple Jr. says Transformers Rise of the Beast is a few years after the events of Bumblebee. This is exciting for me because I think Bumblebee is the best movie in that universe. It's a great movie with Haley Steinfeld. I wish we got to see Haley Steinfeld in this one. But it's kind of sad they're going through different human characters, I guess. I mean, it works, but I wish we got to see Haley Steinfeld and Anthony Ramos. That would have been sick. He also goes on to say they try to use as little green screen as possible for Rise of the Beast, opting to film in real locations. That's what I love to hear. I love hearing that these movie executives and movie directors, the cast, all say that they're filming on location, because that's so much better to look at when you're watching a movie. Because a lot of green screen, you can tell that it's green screen, and I just hate that, but whatever. Martin Scorsese went out on the stage, Killers of the Flower Moon. He said this is a big screen movie, and that's what we made, as you'll see. And Steven says the first trailer for Killers of the Flower Moon is awesome. Looks like Scorsese has crafted another incredible movie, which is not a surprise when you look at his resume. Entire theater clapped when it ended. That doesn't happen at CinemaCon, really, when a trailer ends. I cannot wait for Killers of the Flower Moon. I really hope it's as great as people are saying, and it's a very long movie, so hopefully Martin Scorsese does deliver with that one. Alright, next up we got Bob Marley, One Love releases in theaters January 12th, 2024. That's going to be basically the Bob Marley biopic, starring Kingsley Ben-Adir, who's going to be in Secret Invasion for Marvel. So there's not much news about this biopic, just that we know it's happening, we know its release date now. That's exciting. John Krasinski came up on stage to talk about A Quiet Place Day One. I'm very excited for that movie. Quiet Place Day One takes place in New York. The film follows Lupita Nyong'o as a mother trying to survive following the alien invasion. Joseph Quinn and Alex Wolff also star. That's an all-star cast right there, and it's just going to be insane. That whole cinematic universe they have setting up for The Quiet Place is so good. It's so damn good. The first one and second one are just amazing movies. John Krasinski also talked about If, which is a family movie. It releases on May 24th, 2024, and it is a mix of live action and animated characters and stars Ryan Reynolds. I think that this movie is going to be pretty fun. I know really nothing else about it, but we do have Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. So Paramount's a big movie for this year. Is moving up 2 days to July 12th. Alright, Paramount's last news out of their panel just came out. The audience just got to watch Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, the first 20 minutes. Actually, not the first 20 minutes, just a 20-minute sequence. I am so jealous. That is so unfair. I just want to watch that movie right now. I got 2 reactions for you. One from Steven from Collider. He says, we just saw a 20-minute sequence from Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, which featured an amazing car chase through Rome, which was not only incredibly well staged, but also very funny. I'm so ready for this movie, and Macquarie and Tom Cruise, I trust. And from Eric Davis said, yo, we just watched a 20-minute sequence from Mission Impossible set in Rome. Won't spoil it except to say it involves 3 car chases, a gun battle, and 4 groups of people all chasing Ethan Hunt, who is handcuffed to Haley Atwell's character for most of the sequence. Insane. Holy, I cannot wait for this movie in theaters. It's going to be a must-see in IMAX. If you love Top Gun Maverick, you got to go see this. You got to watch all the Mission Impossibles. They're insane. I don't know how Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 is going to top Mission Impossible Fallout, but hearing this, just 20-minute sequence, I think it might. It really depends how long it is and how many action sequences it has, but we were blessed with action movies this year. We had John Wick 4. Now we're getting this. Oh my lord. I cannot wait. I really cannot wait for this. But that is the end of Paramount's panel. Paramount literally had a great panel. It's amazing. They had great news coming out of their panel. I'm very hyped for all their theater releases this year. I cannot wait. Let me know what you guys thought of Paramount's panel. We got one more panel to cover, which is going to be Lionsgate, and I'm going to react to the Hunger Games trailer that's going to come out a little bit later. But let me know what you guys thought of this panel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.